The Halloween unit has finally been announced, and I am excited. How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we have the next Halloween unit announced on both Global and JP Dokkan, along with a few other events, turning this year's Halloween celebration into quite the special one. So let's go ahead, let's jump in, and let's talk about what is happening. So we have a new Halloween unit, Oolong and Launch, who awaken into a TUR, into a shape-shifted Oolong as dressed as Goku, and Launch transforms. It's a very interesting choice, very exciting choice. Gives DB Saga a lot of representation. Some characters that probably otherwise would not have gotten a summonable unit, but here they are. They get a little quick free-to-play unit, and it's exciting because I usually enjoy these Halloween units. The animations tend to be kind of fun, especially on some of the newer ones, and it just, fun little ways to play with units. They always have some fun little gimmick that makes them interesting, even if they aren't always the best units, right? So I am looking forward to seeing what these guys do and how their animations look like. To add on to that, we have a new stage of an Extreme Z area for the Special Characters Edition. It's basically for all of the April Fools and Halloween's units. It is for the Deborah Angel. It's the free-to-play one from last year, who has a unit super with the Pycon, I believe he has a unit super with, if I remember correctly. It has been a minute. To add on to that, if you missed any of these units from years prior, the event will be available. You can recruit pretty much any units. They basically bring all of these events back during Halloween. You're going to recruit any of these characters and utilize them to awaken and Extreme Z awaken all of these characters here. It is a good time. It's, even if you don't necessarily use the units that often, they're good for Battlefield. They help out just fill certain teams. And honestly, some of the units are kind of fun. Like the Bulma here, she's actually really good. If you don't have LR Bulma, it works really great on one of those DB Saga teams. These guys are really fun to use, and honestly, I still like using the Butoden characters. So, I mean, definitely worth your time, I think. Plus, there'll probably be Halloween missions to EZA these guys anyways. Probably get you some stones. Maybe even some tickets for that upcoming Halloween banner. Who knows? But always, I always personally have fun doing a lot of this stuff. To add on to that, we also are getting a new burst mode for the Majin Buu Saga Candy Mischief. That is this event here, the one that gets us the Candy Vegito. So it's going to be a story event, probably not too terribly difficult, but it will be because it's a story event, it'll be super easy. It's already got an effective drop rate for Battle of Wits, which means that's probably one of the categories we're gonna have to use to clear it, to get all of our burst coins and get those fancy OSTs, which I'm actually hoping we can buy the Gotenks and Ghost OST, because they actually have their own OST, so I am looking forward to that. But that's not all, because with this announcement comes the announcement that starting from this burst mode, we can also gain burst coin silvers. That is a silver burst coin on top of the gold one we can already purchase to use to get those OSTs. This one will allow us to exchange for exclusive skill orbs for certain categories. Now, unclear at this time what those categories are going to be. Could be the categories for like that have the specific drop rates for the various characters. So like, since it's the Majin Buu Candy Mischief, like it might be a exclusive skill orbs for Battle of Wits, and then maybe when they do the Gotenks and Ghost stage later on, right, We might get like fusion or youth or something. Maybe join forces for like the Hachan and the Gohan, or it could just be all in one, right? They might just make all of these different categories available and you just decide which ones you want to use your burst coins on. Who knows? But it is exciting. It is a great addition for the burst mode, because I know a lot of people, you know, I don't know how many people actually buy the OSTs with their burst coins, but I know a lot of people, myself included, were pretty upset when we got all those burst coins, used them to buy the OSTs during the anniversary, and then they took those OSTs away. So I know that was probably pretty upsetting. So this is a nice little extra use for those burst coins. And a little more incentive to complete the mode, right? Getting skill orbs, more than likely EX skill orbs, is going to be very, very helpful. So, very exciting stuff. This Halloween celebration is shaping up to be quite the fun one, especially considering we're getting all these new events and a new special banner, right? Well, at some point during this, looks like it begins on the 25th, we'll be getting this fantastical Parade Dokkan Festival with 3 featured characters that can be Dokkan awakened into an LR. Now, this is probably not the Halloween banner that we were all expecting. If I had to guess, it is probably this banner right here, unfortunately, which means no God Goku, guys. We don't know for sure just yet, but I'm imagining this is probably the banner. This showed up during the Super Trunks campaign on JP Dokkan, so this is probably the one we're getting, given that it's the only other banner that had Vegito and Gogeta featured. But it does have a pretty decent list, right? Kid Goku, the androids, the 5th year fusions, all really, really good. And then you do have a guaranteed unit of one of these available banner units. So if you're somebody who missed out on like these guys, or maybe like this guy here, like I'm missing him, like I'm actually kind of hoping this is the banner now that I think about it, because I didn't get these guys or these guys, and if I could have a chance to get one of them, I would be really excited, because last year this we had a similar banner to this, right? Our Halloween banner for 40 stones on the first multi, but this might just be 100 stones for the guaranteed featured, like it was on JP. Who knows? But there are also some free LRs in here if you are missing any of these LRs here. So that could be pretty interesting. It's probably a big no summon, but just know that it is coming. This is probably our Halloween banner. So anyways, guys, that is the video. If you liked the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let me know, how excited are you for this new Halloween unit? This is something that always excites me. I always like doing the showcases for these Halloween units because they're so much fun. But also, how excited are you to now have an extra use for their burst coins? Skill orbs, always a plus, but would love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.